The Indian government is exploring an unconventional border security measure. They have directed the Border Security Force to investigate the feasibility of deploying venomous snakes and crocodiles as guards. To understand the scale, look at India's 4,096-kilometer border with Bangladesh. The vast majority is already physically fenced. But zooming in reveals a critical detail. Roughly 175 kilometers, primarily in the Sundarbans and Brahmaputra regions, remain completely open. The physical terrain in these areas consists of shifting rivers and dense marshlands. Building concrete and wire infrastructure here has proven physically impossible, leaving these stretches open to smuggling. These environmental barriers create a persistent security gap. Because traditional construction is stalled, the government is considering unconventional biological alternatives. The proposal originates from Home Minister Amit Shah. The core strategy is to establish a biological wall where a physical one cannot be built. By introducing apex predators into these dark zones, the state aims to create a primal, physical deterrent for anyone attempting to crossing. This concept mirrors the alligator Alcatraz facility in Florida. Under the Trump administration, this detention center was designed to use the surrounding swampland and predators as a natural barrier to prevent escapes. This approach marks a shift toward a deterrence-first philosophy. Nature itself is being evaluated for its role as a frontline security tool. While the idea is being formally examined at the highest levels, proposing a biological wall is very different from successfully operating one. BSF field commanders have raised significant objections. They are currently conducting a feasibility study to identify the specific operational risks. The first stress test is the humanitarian risk. Unlike a bounded facility, this border is porous and heavily populated by civilians on both sides. Seasonal floods create a fatal flaw in the plan. Rising waters would wash these apex predators directly into local inhabited villages. The second test involves fratricide. These biological agents cannot be trained to distinguish between a smuggler and a local resident or security personnel. The presence of these animals would make the water dangerous for India's own riverine patrol units. Navigating these stretches would carry a high risk of attacks on the BSF boats themselves. Because wild animals are inherently unpredictable, the biological wall is uncontrollable. It presents a danger to the security forces and the civilians it was intended to protect. There is also a significant legal barrier. These predators are strictly protected under India's Wildlife Protection Act of 1972, making state-sponsored deployment a legal nightmare. International guidelines present another obstacle. Releasing dangerous predators into shared transboundary waters violates the 1975 border agreement with Bangladesh, which focuses on peaceful coexistence. The feasibility study highlights a very clear conclusion. Wild animals cannot be reconciled with national conservation laws or international treaties. Instead of biological agents, the BSF is moving forward with the e-border framework. This involves the comprehensive integrated border management system. This system replaces reptiles with electronic surveillance. Tall poles like this one are equipped with high-resolution thermal sensors, AI-enabled drones, and night vision cameras. In the marshlands, the BSF is now actively deploying high-tech underwater sensors and significantly increasing the frequency of rapid reaction motorboat patrols. The Vibrant Village program adds a human layer to the strategy. It involves multilinearies in border management, utilizing residents as first-hand intelligence sources. Securing these 175 kilometers remains a complex challenge. While the proposal for a biological wall is being studied, the transition towards digitized infrastructure and community-led intelligence continues.